TLDR, my wife had an affair with a Denny's toilet. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Reddit. Welcome to r/today I effed up. Today I have a slightly unusual collection of stories including cheating and cats. Sounds strange, but don't worry, I won't waste another second and get straight into the video. Today I effed up by sleeping with my landlord. Okay, so this happened over the weekend and not today. On Friday, I went to view an apartment. I talked to the landlord on the phone and was seeing the apartment with the super. So I see the apartment, everything's great, get an application, fill it all out, and email it to the landlord. I get a call from him a few hours later, just going over the details of my application, and he offers me the apartment. I'm going to go in on Monday to sign the lease. Okay, so now it's Saturday night, and I'm just swiping through Tinder and match with a cute guy. Mid-30s, I'm 20, let's call him Steve. He messaged me, we flirt, he comes over to my place, and we have mediocre passionate hugging at best. Then he leaves to go home. So Monday rolls around, and I go to the apartment building to sign the lease and tie up any loose ends. I walk up to the building, and Steve is standing outside with a woman, and I see he has some papers in his hand. The woman waves to me and introduces herself as Steve's wife. Steve looks totally chill while I'm freaking out on the inside but trying to remain calm. I didn't sign up for this. Anyway, I feel bad for his wife and I feel like a horrible person even though I had no idea that he was married. Can't wait to live there for a whole year. And an edit that would have been helpful much earlier. Y'all, I'm a guy. Sorry I didn't clarify that in the original. And there's nothing that quite sums up these posts like these two comments. This post goes from 0 to 100 to 1,000 real quick. And then from 1,000 to 10,000 with the first edit. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that first post. Don't worry, there's plenty more to come, but could you please just take a moment to hit that like button? Help me please the almighty YouTube algorithm, but don't worry, I'm not gonna waste another second and let's keep going with the video. Today I effed up by letting my cat put his head in my mouth. This just happened a few minutes ago. I was laying on my couch and my cat decided to jump up and lay on my chest as he often does. I had just eaten lunch, which was a chicken salad sandwich, so naturally my cat was intrigued by the smell and wanted to get a good whiff. He was sniffing around my face heavily, almost comically. I was feeling pretty generous at that time, so I got the brilliant idea to open my mouth really wide to let him enjoy, but also because I was curious how far he would venture in. You know, normal pet owner stuff. He got his head about halfway in, when suddenly he decided to let out a violent and very wet sneeze right into my mouth. I am completely disgusted and the weekend has been ruined before it even started. Today I effed up by not paying attention to my wife's bathroom usage. This came to a head on Sunday night. I've been married for a bit. We had that lovey-dovey time, super close, so cute it would make a puppy look like a shiftless hobo by comparison. My wife would always leave super early for work, but that's fine. Some people like getting to work early, and it seemed to fit that she would be the type to do that. Then she started having to run errands at night for some reason. She would either leave like 2 hours early for work or go run errands at like 10. This was fine for a few weeks. Then she started coming home with none of the supplies she said she needed. I don't know why she needed milk or bananas urgently at 10 p.m, but it raises red flags when you urgently need milk at 10, and then you return with no milk. That this had been going on for months probably doesn't bode well for my entrance for the world's smartest man competition, which is something I assume smart people have. I wouldn't know. My mind jumps to a fair. The love of my life is out gallivanting around with some trash bag, probably with a cool name like Devon and a Magnum Ding Dong. Stupid Devon. I figured I would test this theory by offering my own ding dong to her the next time she had to take a late night errand run. I basically fell short of presenting it to her on a silver platter. She declined, said maybe when she gets back. Like I wanted Devon's sloppy seconds. So I follow her. There's a Denny's down the road from our house. She gets out and goes in. I'm in my car, imagining how I'm gonna put the pain on this slick jerk, all the while berating my wife. I go inside and I can't find her. Nowhere to be seen. It's just me, the Denny's hostess, and a bunch of drunk Devons. She finally comes out and has a shocked face. How can you do this to me? The fact that I wasn't immediately asked to leave the Denny's should tell you all you need to know about Denny's. My wife starts sobbing and apologizing. You're caught. Where's the guy? What? Don't do this right now. Where's the guy? There isn't a guy. Why are we at Denny's if there isn't a guy? At this point, it became clear we weren't going to be having a meal of microwave steak or whatever it is they serve at Denny's, so we're asked to leave and not come back. In the parking lot, sobbing continues and I have no idea what's going on. Wife, why are you at Denny's at 10 p.m. if you aren't cheating with a guy? Is it the hostess? I had to use the bathroom. Uncontrolled sobbing. What? You had to do what? I had to go to the bathroom. We have a toilet in the home that we share. I don't go there when you're there, okay? I don't like it. I can't relax with you there. A Denny's bathroom. That's better to you than going at our home with me present? Memories and oddities start flooding in. Our honeymoon where she kept going to the lobby to ask for things, innumerable amounts of times. She would leave at weird times to run errands, the gas station, the store. I just never noticed, never second-guessed it. She stopped bringing stuff back because for a long time she would get bananas. So many bananas in our house, I guess I mentioned it, so she just stopped grabbing anything. Her shame was brought down by bananas. I could have been blissfully unaware, living in a banana-filled house that I alone used the bathroom, if not for that comment. So that's the story of how I'm not allowed in Denny's because I thought she was cheating on me with Devon. I mean, a house full of bananas is arguably better than one of Devon's big bananas, but you know, how many years has this been going on? Either OP's wife is great at hiding things, or OP may not be the sharpest tool in the shed. Today, I effed up by showing my cat a plushie that looks like her. At the office today, there was a raffle for some stuffed animal toys, and I won one. I chose one that looked almost exactly like my cat, thinking I'd get a cute photo of them together. I get home, put the toy on the bed next to her, and snap a photo. She doesn't care, but hey, mission accomplished. Fast forward 6 hours, and I'm playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I suddenly hear my cat howling up a storm and look over to the bed, and she is crying at the stuffed version of herself. She's picking it up by the neck, dragging it around, setting it down, staring into its lifeless eyes, and just crying non-stop. I take it away from her, but she doesn't stop howling. Her fur is all puffed up and her eyes look so scared. I think she thought it was a dead cat. I open the door to my room and she bolts out and starts cowering in the furthest corner of the apartment from my room. She won't let me go near her. I feel like a villain. I love her more than anything and now she's fearing for her life. And for those asking if she's okay, when I woke up this morning, she was sleeping on my shoulder like always, so I think she's forgiven me. However, I'm never bringing a cat effigy into the apartment again. Thanks for caring about my cat, guys. And look at this picture. The resemblance is actually uncanny. I didn't know cats like that and stuffed toys like that even existed. Today, I effed up by asking about my parents' divorce and finding out I had contributed to the divorce. Okay, first off, my parents have been divorced for 12 plus years. I'm 21 now and was 7 or 8 when they split. I found out a few years ago it was because my mum was cheating on my dad with the nurse from the NICU from 1997. Casually talking to my mum, who has since remarried for the 3rd time, I asked her about their divorce just out of curiosity. She went into a few details and brought up a car ride with my dad. She wouldn't elaborate, so I called my dad. Big mistake. Mind you, Dad took me and my sister in when my mum left, and he raised us. It went kind of like this. So, I was talking to Mum about your divorce, and she brought up a ride in the car with you that initiated the divorce. Yeah, you, me, and your sister were in the car when I came back from overseas, and we were talking about what you guys wanted to be when you grew up. Your sister said something, and you said, "I want to be a nurse like this man." I pulled over to the side of the road, and you spilled the beans. Apparently, at 7 or 8, I informed my dad about a guy staying in our house, in his room, sleeping in their bed, while he was gone for months for military stuff. I told him everything. How Mum told us he was an old friend who needed help and he would be staying with us to protect us while Daddy's gone. How he watched us for a week while Mum disappeared, took us to movies, dinner, and etc. There was a point of him asking if I would move to California with him and my mum. They got married 2 weeks after my parents' divorce was finalized and moved to California. I never remembered this occurrence. He said he went home, pulled phone records, emails, and even chat messenger history. This is like 2004 or 5, I don't know. I'm not blaming myself, but damn. Little me saved my dad's butt from being used any longer by her. Note to self, don't ask too many questions, insert big what the F here. But I see some big old red flags in here that this mum is not a great parent or person for that matter. First of all, remarried for the 3rd time, and then an even worse one. Wait, let me find this. He watched us for a week while Mum disappeared. Took us to movies, dinner, and etc. The mum disappeared for a week. Surely this person should not be a parent. Today, I effed up by delivering for DoorDash. So, I've been delivering for DoorDash on the side for a few weeks now. Today, I had a typical order from a local sushi joint. I saw the order for a fellow named Tom. Funny thing, the second half of the order is exactly to the T what my girlfriend always gets. 2 dragon rolls, extra sriracha on the side, and a large iced tea. She is very particular. She also has a co-worker named Tom she's mentioned, and she said she spent the night up in Denver with her sister for a girls' night. Picked up the order and was on my way. Pulled up to a way nice apartment, knocked on the door, and a very handsome fellow named Tom answered. I handed him the food and heard a familiar voice say, "Make sure there's sriracha." It was now my ex-girlfriend in a t-shirt and panties. I said nothing, she said nothing. The door closed and well, now I'm single. And on to my next dash. Better make that money if I'm going to be back on Tinder. Wow, and I love this top comment. Look at it this way, not many people get paid to find out they're being cheated on. But you know, still doesn't feel great. Especially when you get cheated on with some handsome fellow named Tom. Alright everyone, thanks for watching this installment of r/Today I Effed Up. A quick update for those of you still watching, I am changing my upload schedule a bit. For a time at least, it'll become only 2 uploads every week, Monday and Friday. There might be extra uploads somewhere in between if I've got the time to make a video, but for now, it'll just be those 2. But guys, if you like what you see, then make sure to subscribe to the channel for Reddit videos now twice a week, and leave your own thoughts and stories down below. I absolutely love reading them. But for now, that's it from me. I hope you all enjoyed, and all I want to do is see you all here next time. See you later, guys.